We constantly talk about, oh, the eldest daughter has burdens. The eldest daughter goes through things. The eldest son, the middle child. What about the youngest child? I am the youngest of 10 boys and 5 girls. Ask me, does my opinion matter? Ask me, do they ask me for any insider perspective on anything? Ask me, do they even know me? I know my family loves me, but do they like me? I know that sounds so left field, but I just want to say this. When you are the youngest child, people assume that you are just naturally spoiled. Like you got all of mom's attention, you were the baby. But when you come from a really big family, that's not the case. Your mom is probably tired by child number 5. By the time she gets to you, your siblings are the ones that are kind of like child rearing you and reprimanding you because your mom is tired. The parent that your older siblings got is not the parents that you get. And 9 times out of 10, your older siblings are jealous of you because the discipline that they got is not the discipline that you get. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not about being spoiled. It's not about, oh my God, mom gives you all of her attention. It's more so about the fact that mom would have fucked me up for that. And all she did was yell at you. And nobody talks about that. We constantly just think that when it comes to being the youngest child, that you're the golden child. You're the child that you're the child that got everything. You're the child that got all the toys. You know what you didn't get as a youngest child? Especially a youngest child that comes from the biggest family? You didn't get attention, okay? Attention was just something that you just had to live without. It just didn't come to you. It's like, oh, okay. Mom's tired. I'm gonna go play with some rocks outside because mom's tired. And then on top of that, when you're the youngest child, you're always chasing after people that don't want you around. Like your siblings are like, oh my God, why do I have to bring her? Oh my God, I don't feel like being responsible for this person. I'm not going to act like the siblings aren't burdened. I'm not going to act like the older siblings don't have burden. But also, it's not a good feeling as a youngest child to constantly feel like the burden that the older sibling is trying to escape. And I just don't think we talk about that enough. I've been watching a lot of youngest child core videos. And it's like the youngest child, you know, with that guy that has that voice. And it's like a bunch of random clips put together. And it's a voiceover about how the youngest child just kind of has to sit back and observe. And nobody really gives a fuck about what the fuck they have to say. It's like, I be listening to that and I'm like, yeah. Fucking yeah. 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 How do you think I'm becoming an influencer? Nobody pays attention to me. Sorry, that got really personal. But yeah, we need to be honest with the fact that being the youngest child does not mean that it's not all it's cracked up to be. The eldest children are not the only ones that are suffering. Your older siblings can traumatize you too. Y'all are talking about mom and dad trauma. Actually have sibling trauma on top of that. Have you ever had your siblings say something so fucking foul to you, so fucked up to you, and then they come back around, they don't apologize, and they just say, oh, we're family, because they have no fucking conflict resolution skills. I have to still love this person despite the fact that they are hurting me. Justice for youngest children. Justice. I'm sick and tired of it. Oh, the eldest son, the eldest daughter. Yeah, you have the burden. Yeah, you're I get that. You become the surrogate parent. However, we don't want to be raised by you. Sometimes I wish I was an only child. Like, I know that's so mean. I love my siblings. But sometimes I'm like, oh my God, if it was me and my mom, yeah, that'd be a vibe. That'd be real cool. Everything is always told from the oldest child's perspective. And the youngest children, we don't speak up. We just write fucking letters. You mean letters I have in my notes about things that have bothered me that I don't bring up because at the end of the day, what the fuck is the point? Because I have to accept you for who you are while you simultaneously tell me that I have to change who I am for you to accept who I am. Oh my God. Sorry, you guys. It's getting real passionate over here. But I just think we need to speak about that. We just need to talk about the fact that youngest children are suffering too. And sometimes the trauma that they have isn't from their parents. It's from their siblings.